Hi, and welcome to a Minijam episode of CinemaJAM. Today I'm going to be talking about the movie Sinners by the director Ryan Coogler and starring Michael B. Jordan. Saying this is just a Michael B. Jordan vehicle, it will be a disservice to the movie because this movie has a great assembled cast and great performance, not only from black actors like Miles Carton, Delroy Lindo, but it also has Hailey Steinfeld and another actors. They give all to the movie. And considering this is a horror movie, it's actually very refreshing to find such a diverse and an interesting premise on the movie. The less you know, if you go to see the movie, I think it's better because it has a. If you go only like with your understanding that this is a horror movie, that's good to know. It has some elements of a thriller. It has some elements of a gangster movie. So it's quite interesting to see all these different things combined in one, and especially because it also has a very interesting premise about around music and the creation of art and how it can make you very spiritual with the when you are connecting with your art. So I think it has a great elements. I suggest this movie blindfolded, go to see it is worth spending a couple of hours in a movie theater, especially if you can see it like in a big screen. A lot of people suggest watching it in IMAX. I'm actually going to see it again this week in an IMAX theater because I think it's worth it. And I'm going to tell you, there is a lot of elements like the best horror movies ever. They have a lot of subtext that is worth including in the movie, and that's one of the things that I admire the best about this movie. Even in that horror premise and that gangster movie that it starts the feeling like it feels like a gangster movie at the beginning, there is a lot of social commentary and political commentary that is worth listening to. It's not on your face. It's quite subtle, and I admire and I admire the movie for that reason. And I have to say, Brian Coogler has become one of my favorite movie directors, especially because he's not just a visual director. That in many cases you can identify a movie by how it is directed and the visual style. He's actually a very good writer and a very good storyteller. So the combination of the visual element and the story element in this movie, I think, can make it even more worth to spend the time in the cinemas. Blind recommendation: go see it as soon as you can. It's worth seeing, especially in the theater, in a big screen and with a good sound, because the music is. There are a couple of musical pieces in the movie that are just breathtaking and are worth just experiencing. You're going to be satisfied as well for the horror elements. There is quite a lot of blood and violence. So if you're just going for the horror, you're going to have fun. If you're going for the music, you're going to have fun. If you're just going to see a little bit of violence on uh, connected to race and religion, you're going to have some fun. So I just go see it. Keep watching movies, and until next time.